Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Bannerlord. You might be able to tell from the angle of our camera that I've finally managed to get a proper free cam mod working for us, which means that I will be able to make cinematics in the future, which makes a proper full-blown roleplay of Bannerlord just that much more possible. Now there still would be a number of things that need to happen before I could run a series, more like Raywin's Tale, and most of that has to do with the development of Bannerlord overall. As we know, the game is still in development, it does still need a lot of polish and, well, a lot of bug fixing along the way. But even so, we'll have the chance to play around with this a lot more during William's Tale. But that's enough technical talk for now. We have a kingdom to conquer. And so, William, let's do just that. Well, starting off, things won't be as interesting as we are injured. We need to rest, we need to recuperate. Before we do that though, I would very much like to sell off all these little extra bits and pieces that we've been collecting. And I suppose we do have a number of weapons which we could attempt to smelt down. We don't have our main smelters with us at the moment, but that's okay, we can still get those raw resources. As you can see, we still have a lot of charcoal left, and we only really have 3 of us here that can actually work on any of this. Obviously, 2 of our companions are off in castles, and another 2 are leading armies, so it's a busy time for William's parties. But yes, we have a lot of weapons to break apart here, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. One of the things I'm worried about is Dunglance being taken while we're resting. As soon as we are at 100%, we're going to try and see if we can pull together something of an army. And as you might be able to see, there is a tournament occurring in Carban Seth. Now, we aren't very recovered. We're only on about maybe 30% health, which is the minimum to take part in a tournament. Yeah, and something else that I've noticed here is that we have Zoros the Scholar, who, has some engineering skill. I don't mind that. We're going to keep our eye on you for the future because you, my friend, might be a good governor somewhere down along the line. We're going to go ahead and place a bit of a bet on ourselves, and we're going to get this thing started. Okay, as you can see, we don't really have a lot of life left in us, but we have enough. These 2-handed weapons seem to be a preferred tool of the... Sorry, Zoros. Of our friends, the Botanians. So we're gonna really try not to get hit here. Right, we'll go for the blue. Here we go. Nice big swing. Alright. Oh, and I was gonna say that is us, but not quite. There we go. Karot the Hawk. Alright, 2v2, and we have a bow. No, you have a bow. We have an axe. Okay. That's a miss. That's a miss. Oh, well, we took down each other. It's down to you, my friend, and I feel like the Vlandian pikeman is a bit better equipped than you, and seeing as you're just hitting the wood, I'm a bit concerned. Come on, buddy. That's not what we wanted. Our team is disqualified. Well done. Well done. You got us there. Well, William wasn't going to win forever, and William that was very injured is likely to lose. Arnwin, though, is making it through somehow. We're going to go ahead and watch these rounds because Arnwin is injured as well, so I'm intrigued to see how she performs. And that's our Gulam here as well, so come on, team. Arnwin. Oh, and she's down. It's down to our Gulam now, who's taking a lot of hits. Oh, that was nearly Arnwin in the final. Well, I'm still proud of you, all the same. Let's see who wins this in the end. The pikeman. And it's probably our bloody pikeman as well. Well done. Well done. I think that'll make betting for us a little easier in the future, but we'll see. For the time being, we will continue resting. Yeah, 34% isn't a large number. I'm still taking the opportunity that once we've rested for a bit to smelt down all of these weapons that we have here. Obviously, not smelting down our Sturgeon Lance, but smelting down everything else we have, like these cleavers. That's not one we made, right? No, it isn't. Get rid of it. Oh, we can see that our settlement is under attack. Clegban is under attack by Finnegan's party. Well, I'm glad we actually do get alerts for that. We're going to go ahead and rush there as quickly as we can. We don't know what kind of numbers we're dealing with though, so we'll try and pick up maybe some extra support if we can, some hired blades. Zoros the Scholar, unfortunately we can't talk to you yet. We need to get another clan tier before we're able to recruit anyone else. And we're still a ways off from getting to clan tier 4. So we're going to continue on from where we are now. You still are our surgeon. We can see that you are raiding Chonabas at the moment, Gerald. What is Osea up to? Patrolling around Glentor. I do like that. We can see that you're staying at Remtol Castle, and Lacalian is staying at Flintol Castle. We will check in on them in time, but this is our top priority at the moment, so yeah, let's look at moving on. Now we are far enough away that it's unlikely that we'll get there in time, and we can see that Gerald has been attacked near Chernobas, and Epicrotea is actually under siege, and it looks like it is the Courgettes that are sieging it, which means that our castles are in danger. If this is taken, we stand the chance of getting that back in time. Now let's see if we can figure out exactly where Gerald is. Chernobas, where is that? Down here. So Gerald was being maybe a little ambitious and raiding further than he should have been. Not exactly what we're after, Gerald. I want you protecting our lands, not raiding others. Well, while on our way there, we do have a mercenary guard that has just leveled up, so we're going to upgrade you to a mercenary crossbowman for the time being, and no prisoners yet. We do have a veteran skirmisher. We will definitely take you, and the trained warrior too. Well, we've gotten closer, and it looks like the raid has finished, so for better or for worse, I suppose we'll see. And it looks like, yeah, there was a bit of an attack going on here. Unfortunately, our top priority is making it back down towards our friends. We do have a number of Battanian lords that are still around here. I imagine many of them are getting ready to defend what is left of their territory. Well, we are nearly there, and I can't tell if it's been fully raided or not. Let's see. It has. That bastard. Well, I think for now we're probably going to have to try and stay in and around this region, because we can protect most of our properties while on this side. I mean, I am very tempted to head back towards Dunglance. I suppose we'll see. Yeah. Gerald, I'm a bit worried about you as well, my friend. Epicrotea, I'm not so concerned with. That is a property of Deathert, and if Deathert wants it protected, he will enlist us into an army. And right now, he doesn't seem to be doing that, so we will keep on defending our own lands first and foremost. And Osea is in trouble down here now, running from Morhig, being chased by someone, it would seem. Well, we do need to stay around this region, as I said, and that's what we're going to try to do. Just recruiting some troops here, we can get some trained warriors, which is great. And we've just received word that Osea has been captured. We're going to have to try and track her down, find where she is, and I think it's probably going to be worth us trying to call Gerald back to us now as well. Consolidate our numbers, pull together something of an army, because we are under attack from both sides currently. Well, looking here, we have Walls 3. Fantastic. Well, we are still lacking in the food situation, and I believe it's because of the garrison, the prosperity, and I believe it's because one of the villages has now gone. What I'm going to do is we're going to have a look at getting these basic buildings up off the ground now. So we're going to start with the toll collector, which is going to be 10 days. I'm going to go for the militia, the siege workshop, and then the training grounds. And we're going to go ahead and pump some more money into that as well. We'll drop 10,000 in. We do care about these places. We want to see them go. Now, because we changed off of the fairgrounds, our loyalty is going to be dropping, which is unfortunate. I'm hoping that we'll be able to, boost that back before long. It shouldn't take too long for these to get constructed. Walls 3, though, I'm very, very happy about that. Yeah, we'll be well protected. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call Gerald to us at this stage so that we can't try and track down Osea. He's a day away. Make it here, my friend. Now, I did have a number of you recommend peerage for us, which is a formalized ranking of aristocrats that could increase the authority of those at the top. For the kingdom decisions, tier 4 clans have double the effect. Influence cost of the ruler overriding popular decision outcome is doubled, so that's what we're after. We don't have any tier 4 plus clans, but I feel like we're going to be getting closer to that. There is a decent amount of support for this policy, so once we get to 100 influence, bringing this in will make a big difference for us because it'll stop Death Earth from overriding popular decisions so often. Because right now, that's exactly what he is doing. Now, in Galtha, good to see you, my friend. I don't know exactly where Osea is at the moment or who she's with, but I'm pretty sure she'll be in Dunglaeus, if I had to guess. Now, while riding, we do actually have a few prisoners that we can recruit. We will be doing that, grabbing all that we can because we need to bolster our numbers. And yes, looking at the clan screen, we can confirm that Osea is being held there. So let's go ahead and scout and see just how bad the situation is there. We're looking at 677 defenders. That's a lot. Astor Castle is under siege, and it looks like it's under siege by us, so I think going and helping out there first might be the best course of action for us. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a fight happening outside as well, by the looks of things. We have Renault's party here, who is chasing Aldrich. Let's see if we can sneak up behind him here. Looks like we can, and I would like to try and see if we could face them in the field. Ideally, it would give our people a chance to we'll get some experience. We're kind of getting a little bit too far away. No, you know what? That's going to do better for us. Oh boy. You nearly came for me there. And Osea has escaped. Bloody good on you, Osea. And William's gained a level. So we're going to deal with that before we try and jump into this fight. Thankfully, we do have another recruit that we can bring in as well. Another 2. Excellent. And looking at William, we have a free attribute point and a free focus point as well. So where do we want to put this at this stage? Let's see. Well, I believe we are maxed out on riding at the moment, and we are doing a fair amount of that, so maybe getting another focus point in riding might be worthwhile. But what I'm actually thinking about here is two-handed. Now, unfortunately, most of these seem to be completely blocked out, but two-handed weapons can be incredibly powerful, and we know that we can make some pretty good two-handed weapons. For the most part, once we're in a siege, we don't seem to use our shield that much once we're up and actually fighting the enemy. So I think instead of having a crossbow, having a two-handed blade on his back might be more William's speed. So we're going to go ahead and put a focus point into two-handed. And as for our free attribute point, that is the question. Where? We are getting good leadership, we're getting good charm, which is fantastic. We're actually doing a really good job here. So, what next then? Honestly, after looking at all of this, and with our stewardship being maxed out at the moment, I want to get these higher. Well, stewardship, most importantly. So we are going to go ahead and put a point into there, which I believe should help. Except it didn't increase. Well, I guess that might have been a little bit of a mistake. I did assume it was going to boost up our overall capacity for learning, but no, it only makes it learning. And it also raises their learning limit. But I guess maybe that is like our peak at the moment. We need to get our intelligence even higher than that to be able to get further. I mean, we are very, very close. +5 to party size for each fief you own, which is pretty good because we own 9. That's including all the villages, I believe. So, yeah. Well, we've got that for now. Let's look at jumping into this fight. And looking at the numbers here, it is very much in our favor. So we will take part in this battle. We will just be a little cautious. Well, here we are. And I don't believe we've got a tower. We don't have any actual siege weaponry here. Unfortunate. Obviously, they haven't heard about how good William is with his stuff. Now, I'm looking at the walls here. I'm trying to think of the best place for us to kind of try and perch. We want to be in a position with William where we can try and get some shots from close range with our crossbow. Looking at that there, if we can get there and kind of crouch down, we might be okay, but I feel like we'd be in a little bit of danger. But then again, yeah, what's a little bit of danger. Let's go ahead and begin the assault and just try and have a look at things and see how we are doing here. Okay, quite a few on the right-hand side there. Not seeing as many on the left, so maybe we'll go for the right-hand side first. I think that's where the tower's going to be going anyway, so we'll just try and get in nice and close if we can. Try and ride up and along this right-hand edge. Yes, down here, William. We'll go ahead and leave our horse here and just see what we can do. See those arrows just kind of breaking off the side. Let's take our aim. Oh, you bastard. Well, we got him, but he also got us. Okay, I'm okay with us taking a little bit of damage, but we don't want to take too much here if we can avoid it. Let's not be too much of a hero, William. Especially when there are Britannian heroes out on the wall. Okay. You're dangerous. Okay, we delivered some damage. What more can we ask for? Oh, come on, we moved into that. I nearly did that again. Alright, we took down a highborn warrior. So this is obviously a dangerous way of doing this, but it's going to confirm hits for us more often than not. Okay, we want to be careful of anyone that's in there. No one on the ballistas so far, from what we can see. Okay, let's just back ever so slightly here, William, just see who we can actually see up here. Okay, we've got someone all the way over there who I think can see us. Let's move up towards them. There's still an occasional arrow that flies over the top. Alright, we do have someone right up there. Do we have a shot? Okay, we do now. Alright, let's put that away for the time being. Here we go. Ah, damn. Well, we're getting closer. There we are. There's someone right there. Okay, we know that needs to be higher. Noted. You're outside of sight. Just trying to keep our eyes open here. There we go. Old mate. Okay, we need to get closer to the walls so that they can't shoot us. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. I hate it when that happens. Don't you hate it when you fire off early? There we go. That's another down, William. Okay. Got movement up there? Yeah, we definitely have someone up there. Oh, on the ballista, no less. I see. I see you, mate. Come on, just pop back over here. Oh boy, did not like that. Do not like that either. Do not like any of this. Let's move, let's move. Well, we got their attention. Move, move, move. That hero's gonna start shooting at us any moment now. Can't make up his mind, can he? Yeah, he made up his mind. We got him. Nice, William, nice. Alright, sounds like the melee is kicking off proper now. Alright, you're already dead, it would seem. So, let's see what's going on in here. Oh yeah, the fight's over. The battle is won. Another castle has fallen. Vlandia are the victors. And we're just clearing off those that remain. I think you're probably one of the last. A Thane up the top. Oh, no doubt another hiding up here as well. Victory. Let's see. William, our party killed 37. We killed 5 ourselves. We did have some deaths though, which is unfortunate. 12 deaths. I imagine most of them were probably recruits. It looks like that's the case. We did lose a sharpshooter, which is unfortunate, but we did get some experience at the same time. Not bad, my friend. How did we perform versus the rest? Actually, we performed best yet again. Yeah. Leanna was here. Well, hi. Perhaps we'll take an opportunity after this to see what we can do. Aldrich is very happy with us, and we now have over 100 charm. Again, you save our necks, William. Truly, you are the best of friends. That's all right, Aldrich. That's fine. And let's see, we do have these upgrades here. So that's another sharpshooter who is back on the payroll. And mercenary swordsman, you are now a hired blade. Congratulations. As for our recruits, our sturgeon recruits, you are going to be warriors. Yes, you are. Our imperial recruit, same thing with you. Infantryman and our battalion volunteer, you are going to be a clan warrior. We are going to have to start trying to train up a few more Vlandian crossbowmen over time, but yeah, I feel like it's pretty good, and we did get some prisoners from this as well. So first of all, let's take the most kind of experienced of the bunch. I think we might be able to take most of them here. Let's see. Yeah, we can take them all. Fantastic. We'll probably give them some of the more basic troops, but I guess we'll see. We can potentially recruit all of them. It looks like William does have something to upgrade there. And in terms of our loot here, let's see. A battalion pony. Wonderful, wonderful. Right, we'll go ahead and take the lot. And we can see that Astor Castle has been taken. Fantastic work, team. Now I wonder whether or not we're going to continue on towards here. And I also wonder how Osea is doing. Well, Osea is currently staying at Prevend, and I'm sure she's got a good reason for doing so. Yes, we still can't actually recruit her into our army, which makes me believe that she is still either, recuperating or trying to get some more troops. All right, we are here in the Lord's Hall, and it's quite the Lord's Hall. And there is Leanna standing over by the bows. Let's go ahead and take off this silly hat of ours, just so we're looking a little bit more presentable, William. Yes, let's give that a go. Now, Leanna, sorry to interrupt your reading there. Let's see if we can have something of a... Oh, writing, actually. A journal, perhaps. Let's see if we can have a bit of a chat. William, good to see you. It's been too long. So, what is it then?
I was hoping, perhaps, that we could discuss a future. I have enjoyed fighting alongside you. I would like that to continue.
Well, yes, I have been thinking about that too.
Ooh.
I insist, though, that my husband conduct himself according to the highest of standards.
Okay, all right, here we are. So, where do we want to begin?
Now, we do have success chances and critical fail chances. Right, I think we're going to start with... this.
I am a man of my word. I hope that it is sufficient.
Ah, sufficient enough. And forgivable grievances has fired there, which is interesting. I'm happy to hear that. I forget exactly what that does for us. I think maybe... Oh dear. I'm just not... How can I say this? I'm not attracted to you.
That's tough. Very tough, William.
Let's see. We'll try and fight our way back from that one. We can see that this one's kind of gold. It does give a critical success chance, but the chance of actually succeeding in that is quite slim. As we can see, it's only a 16% chance. I think we might have a better chance with this. 59%. Yes.
So, this is supposed to be an alliance of our houses, after all. Not so our hearts.
A success. I am happy to hear that. Interesting. And finally, one more.
I think one more.
I think you should try to win my family's approval.
I can only hope that if they come to know my loyalty, they will accept me.
3 successes, William. I am very happy to hear that. Yes, I think I would be honored to accept your proposal. Aldrich, as head of our family, needs to give his blessing. There are usually financial agreements that need to be made. Aldrich's your dad! Aldrich! Oh, you're just over here. Aldrich, buddy, I didn't realize that. Well, I guess, head of family. Maybe dad? I'm not sure, but we do have to have a chat with Aldrich as well. Okay, let's see.
William? So, what is it then? I'm here to discuss the final terms of my marriage with Leanna. I assume you overheard. Very well then.
Oh, okay, right. What are we going to give you so that you might agree? Well, if we had one of our fine blades, I feel like that would be really quite good. We're going to give you some velvet, because, yes, I feel like that's good. We could give you some Thamaskian steel. Do we have anything really good to give you? That's a good question, William. That's a very good question. So this is all that we have to give right now. We could give a whole heap of horses. The pressure is on. I don't want to just give a few cows here as well. I mean, we can. That will help. We could give a whole heap of weapons, because we don't need all of these weapons. Rigid iron broadswords. We could give a whole lot. I think you're wanting a lot more than this though. So we're probably going to have to add in a fair amount of dinars. So let's see what is going to be acceptable. So at this stage, you're saying it's around about, we're going to give you 10,000, or rather 13,000, 10,000. And a few weapons and some other goods. I really do wish I had a sword that was here, like a really, really good sword. I feel like that would be like an honorable thing to give. We've got some pretty good weaponry that we're giving to him all the same, along with some velvet and a whole heap of coin. So, yeah, let's see. Just like that.
Splendid. Let us conduct the ceremony then.
Yes. Now, Warband did have a bit of a ceremony in there. We don't have a ceremony at the moment. I'm imagining that's something that will be added in eventually. But we're married now. Leanna. William. So, what a wedding. Yeah, it was. It was quite a wedding. Yeah, really, it was a whirlwind. I look forward to a happy married life with you. I see. About your position in the clan. So she's in our clan now. Interesting. Wow, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Very, very interesting. Farewell, my husband. Safe travels and a swift return. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a thing. I kind of wasn't expecting it to just kind of boom, like go off like that, but I guess, yeah. Leanna is now in my family. I see. And you are actually a member of our clan as well. Can we clan roll? Yeah, you have a role within the clan and everything. Huh. Now, even though they're not with us, can we still have them have clan roles? I wonder, actually. That's interesting. You are the engineer still. Yeah, quite possibly. I don't know how that would actually help us or not. I'm not sure. We can see that Leanna is generous, honest, daring, and merciful. All fantastic qualities. She has some brilliant armor, some really good skills across the board as well. Yeah, well, I think Leanna just doing her thing still is going to be fantastic. Yeah. Okay, and that looks like quite the blade that you have there. Very nice. As for parties, yeah, we can see that Leanna has her own party as well. Unfortunately, though, it would seem that Osea doesn't. Now, I wonder if we can create a new party with Osea. We don't have any empty party slots. Okay, so I'm guessing then that we're going to have to go and get Osea back. Yeah, so Osea is staying at Prevend at the moment. God, that's quite a way. Alright, well, we do want to get Osea back, so I think we're going to have to go and try and pick her up. Gerald is still trying to reach us as well, so yeah, it's just a question of whether or not we want to. Well, I mean, it's really not too far. I guess I'm just a bit nervous about our properties getting raided again. Yeah, I suppose let's try and be fast to Prevend then. Oh, and it's time to vote for the owner of Astor Castle. let's see what it's looking like. Okay, well, it looks like it's going to be bloody death hurt. I wouldn't have minded trying to vote for, our wife in this, Liana, because I don't think she actually has any property, unfortunately. But we can't really do too much here. We could try and get a bit of relation with Death Hurt again, but we're just going to go ahead and abstain from this one. Congratulations, my king. Oh yeah, look at this. Liana is now within our other kind of companion screen as well. She's incredibly good at trade. That can be quite useful. Her stewardship is fantastic as well. So yeah, she's going to be fantastic when it comes to fighting alongside us. Brilliant. Yes, we can see that Aldrich's child is Liana. I see. Ospear has created an army at Dunglance, and we have some new recruits. We're happy to take them. All of them, in fact. Even the volunteers. What? Our settlement is under attack. But it's under attack by Cad. No. Cadamenos. Cad is attacking one of our settlements. Cad. Old Cad. Well, I suppose he felt burnt. Unfortunately, both of our villages here are getting raided, and we can't do anything about it. We can't get back there in time. Cad, you bastard. You sneaky bastard. Well, we're nearly at Prevent. We'll have Osea back within our ranks before long. Oh boy. While we're here near Oxor, we're going to go ahead and recruit 9 watchmen. While we're here, I figured it'd be about time for us to get some new clothing for William. Just something a little bit more appropriate, I think, than the armor that he's been toting around at the moment. And now Ismailcorg is under attack. They're starting to close in on our settlements. We need to get back there ASAP. As soon as we have Osea, we're going to be returning because now Mazadan Castle is under siege as well. This war with the Britannians needs to finish fast so that we can concentrate on the Crusades. So Dunglanis Castle needs to fall. But thankfully we have made it to Prevent, and Osea is in this settlement. Yes, here. You're back with us for now. While we're here, let's grab some hired blades and see what else we can do. Now that we have Osea back, we're going to be making a blade for William, a 2-handed blade, and this is the mountain blade, the best blade that we can possibly make. It is going to be using Thamaskian steel, so it's a lot. We'll see how it is going to be. We're using a pretty crappy handle, but that's more because of the difficulty that we have here. So we can see the handling probably isn't the best it could be if we're having a look down here. Actually, handling's a lot worse. Weirdly, the handling on that's a lot better. And I'm probably wanting to go, in and around here. So it's pretty good. It's not a very weighty blade, but the swing speed and the swing cut damage is really, really good. So let's go ahead and create this thing. Forge. Okay, and we actually did get a little bit of increase there. The thrust, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Thrust speed is nearly 100. The swing speed is 105. The swing cut damage is 105. The weapon reach is really good as well. And we are going to call this the Mountain Blade, which most people mispronounce Mountain Blade as in Mountain Blade. So yeah, I feel like that kind of works. Fantastic. And we did get another unlock there as well, and Osea is now at 101 smithing. Wow, a lot of new parts there. Fantastic. Well, William, I'm sure we'll get a chance to try that out. And it's worth a fair amount as well from what we can see. Now, we are going to go ahead and equip that onto our back. There it is in all its glory behind our shield, and that means we don't need that bolt anymore. We might want to have something potentially throwable now at this stage. Or we could just keep our lance there as well. That is going to make us rather heavy though, and which means we'll be slowed down. Running away will be a little bit more difficult, but honestly I feel like with this we're pretty versatile. I think we're going to try and keep things like that for now and just see if that weight will really affect us too much. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and sell off all of our ranged weapons that we have that we don't really want to be holding on to. Shields as well, get a little bit of profit, and we are going to start riding back. Unfortunately, our villagers will fall in this time, which is not fantastic. I would like to try and pull together a few others, and it looks like Gerald has finally actually managed to catch up with us. Fantastic. That's good for now. We're going to continue to make our way towards Dunglanis. Hopefully, we might be able to turn the tide there. We will see. If anyone starts coming for our castles, we're going to turn our attention there instead. Another nice recruit here from our prisoners. Having arrived here in Carbansteth, we're going to go ahead and pick up some mercenary guards. And then we're going to have a look at riding on down towards Dunglanis. I think we're probably going to have to put together an army to be able to try and take this, though. That's going to be no easy task. Let's get closer and see how bad things really are. And we can see that we're actually losing gold at the moment. That's okay. We can work with that. I think a lot of that's due to the amount of, the amount of villages that have been raided around us at the moment. Ismalkorg is still under attack at the moment. No one's gone for the castles yet, but that could change. Let's see, we have 674 here at the moment. Let's see what we can do here in terms of our army. Alright, so ideally, what would be nice is having someone that is low cost. Unfortunately, Liana is already in another party, so let's just go through and see who we can get. Peric can bring 65 men for 17 influence. Let's just see, because we might be able to get a lot more. We're looking at 98 from Vildur, which is pretty good. 2 days away though. We would start a siege, so it's possible that we could make that work. So let's have a look at maybe doing that. Or Morcon. No, it's not that much more. Although Morcon is only a day and 1 hour away. You know what, we're going to go for Morcon. We're going to go ahead and bring you in. That brings us up to 466 strength. Let's see, Peric, 15 hours away. That's pretty good. I think that's probably the best that we're going to be able to get. That'll boost us up to 531. Influence is now 37, the cost of that. So I feel like that's probably the best that we can do for now. It is unfortunate that Liana is already in another army. Well, we'll go ahead and take that for now. Yes, unfortunately, we just don't have the opportunity to create another party. Yeah. Well, Valenby, huh? Yeah, they're all the way over here. Gosh, that's not as helpful. Maybe they're still trying to pull together numbers. We're going to start to pull together our own as we ride towards the castle here. We can see that we are being tracked at the moment. We've got one that's trying to make it into the castle here. We are going to start our siege, and immediately we're going to go ahead and pause because we want to try and see if we can, well, do better than this. They've already got ballista up on the wall, so we know how we need to try and run this. We need to get a trebuchet. Probably a number of trebuchet. So let's see if it's going to be possible for us to do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start getting the first one out, and then we're going to go and get a second, and then as soon as the first one's done, we're going to put the other one away. The construction has started, and it looks like our first friend has arrived here, Peric. What's kind of dangerous is that, all of the lords can make their way towards us here, so we might have quite the fight on our hand before we can even try and siege this place. And it looks like that's the case. They seem to be converging on us now, so we're going to have to get ready for something of an assault. Let's go into our party first of all, and let's see. Looks like we can do some upgrading, which we most certainly will. Anyone here? Yep, we'll take who we can, thank you. Alright, let's get ready for a fight. Okay, so we can see that they are very much overpowering us at this stage. Nothing that we can't beat, I think, if we play it carefully. We have Sign here.
Halt, there. So, tell me, who do I fight?
I'm William. And who are you?
I am Sign of Than Durandal, one of the ancient lineages of the Botanians. I'm always looking for good fighters, if you ask me. I suspect you'll be told that I take good care of my men. We have the advantage. Yield, and you'll be well treated. How about you stay your hand? Perhaps we don't have to come to blows.
What exactly are you proposing?
Your liege, sign, is not worth of your loyalty.
Are you the liege? I'm confused as to what's going on here.
You should discuss this issue with my father, Aragon, who speaks for our family. Very well. I do think you're the one that ought to surrender, however. So then, we fight.
I am not liking that. We're still lacking our other ally. How costly would it be? Part of our baggage could be captured. See, that's the problem. We do not have high tactics. This could give us better tactics, but we'd still potentially lose 51. We need to try. Let's see exactly what that has cost us. We lost 2 fine steel and 213 other trade goods. 1 leather scale armor. Okay. We lost a lot, but we managed to get away, and we do still have okay numbers. We need to get over here towards Carbon South if we can. It's still going to be slow. Hang on a second. Osea. I know. My lord, there is something I wish to discuss with you.
Go on, I'm listening.
The way we just ran from the enemy back there. I don't want to get a name for being a coward.
I understand your position, Osea. Yet we are... It was not an easy decision to make. The war is not over. We lost the battle, yes. But I made that decision for all of us, so that we stood a chance to get away, to fight again. Yet I will take this into consideration. I trust you, my friend.
All right. Let's see. We're still getting chased. Oh, we just made it there. And now Cranarog is under attack. And I think that is just the settlement. It's not the siege. But still, yeah, Cranarog itself. We need to make it over towards there. This is going to have to be someone else's business. We're going to resupply here, and we're going to look at heading out. Yeah, we lost a lot of materials. I'm not sure exactly what materials we did lose, but we lost a lot of them. And trade goods, we still have a fair amount of food and all the rest, so we didn't lose too much there. Thankfully, we still have a fair amount of our steel and all the rest. Probably not as much as we had before. I know we had a lot more charcoal. Thankfully, we still have some hardwood. Yeah, I think we're going to need to start resupplying on some of those things. Just looking at the rest here, I think we could probably go ahead and top up some of them. Butter, first of all of that, thank you. Now cheese, which should help improve our company's mood somewhat. What else are we missing here? Olives, we'll go ahead and pick some of them up. That's them at 91. Morale is still very high, all things considered. Alright, we've got to ride on. If we can catch some of the Britannians along the way, that would be good, but I think for now, they're going to be hanging around there. I think William himself didn't lose too much in that fight, it was more the others. Our leadership is on its way up, and I would hope that we did actually get some tactics skill from that as well. We're recruiting some volunteers, looks like we can get some others, and Morcon is actually quite close, so let's go ahead and meet up with you, my friend. You really going to try and chase me? I don't feel like that's a good plan. Let's see if we can make it here still in time. Well, we've managed to make it to Flinthorg. Let's see how we're doing here at the moment. We're still working on the barracks here, which it looks like it's going to be done not too long from now. Food is great here, loyalty is good, prosperity is on its way up, which is nice. The road tolls are affecting that somewhat, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that slowly climb up. We are going to be working on those walls after this, so that's going to be a long process, but yeah, we're probably going to have to sink a little bit more funds into that. We have to be careful of our funds. They are starting to slowly wane. Looking at our garrison here, we don't have the best troops in the world, that's for sure. We have a few of our mercenary swordsmen here though, and the hired blades and all the rest. I am tempted to take some of them away just so that we have a little bit more of a bolstered front line. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better about that. And as we can see, Epicrotia has actually been taken. Yes, whether or not we want to try and fight against the Courgettes over here, Mazdalan Castle is an option for us as well. They've both recently been sieged, so there's a chance that we might be able to do something with them. I do want to try and still max out our troops, which we are going to do as we make our way on over. And it looks like we might have had some work getting done. And I'm not sure by whom at the moment, because Osea is with us and Gerald is with us, so yeah, they are achieving some goals, it would seem. It could have actually been Liana, quite possibly. Now, Melodia's party here. Wouldn't mind trying to catch you if we can. Let's see. No. We're probably not going to be able to. We're getting, yeah, a lot of increases just across the board here. Well, I guess we'll go here instead. Let you pass on by for now. Ah, yes, Mazdalan Castle is under siege. And can we see who it's under siege by? It's under siege by our friends. We could try and help them out, or alternatively, we could start a siege on Epicrotia, because they're going to be busy defending Mazdalan Castle, so that might actually be the best choice for us at this point. We've gained another point in leadership, which is great. We can see that the defense is being... Oh, rather, the defense had started. I think there's quite a big fight going on there now. If we can make it in time, we might be able to help them. Let's see, we'll go to Cranorog along the way, and looking at the castle here, we still have a fair amount of work to get done. The training fields are being constructed, loyalty's looking okay, food is still not so great unfortunately, but we'll do what we can there. Ah, but here we have Misui's army, who might have been coming from over here. Where did everyone else go, I'm wondering? Were they defeated? There are only 83 defenders in there at the moment. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe... Are any of them prisoner? No, they don't have any prisoners by the looks of things. Unless we can't see prisoners anymore. Not sure. Well, we'll chase them down for a little bit. And it looks like we might... Oh, okay, this is where the fight's happening. Oh dear. You know what? They're actually still winning. Let's see if we can make it down there. I think the battle will be over. Or maybe not, actually. I think we might be able to arrive just in time. Come on, William. Just a little bit further. Please, please, please. We're not going to make it in time. But we can avenge them. My god, that's a lot. Alright, before we go into that fight, we're going to have a look at doing some leveling up here. Variag, that sounds good. Okay, I mean, you're not a super high tier troop, but that's okay, that's understandable. We'll go ahead and move you up here. There's actually a whole heap of reorganizing that I need to do in here at the moment, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do some extra recruiting before we throw down, because, well, it's going to be quite the fight, I think. Yeah, with one left, I'm not sure. Oh my god, we made it. We made it in time. There is one troop left standing from Vlandia. We have Osbear, Cervic, Belgier, Lucand, Allery, Prindor, and Varmint here. They have 366 wounded. Now, the enemy has 326 left. Over the hill rides William. Okay, here we are. Let's see, we want to try and disrupt them as much as possible. That's looking like a pretty good hill over here. We're going to start to head in that direction. Same thing with our infantry. Infantry, we won't get you into a shield wall until we get you closer. We want to get our archers into a good position to begin with. So, let's see. It's not a bad hill. Could be better, could be worse. So let's have a look. We want to stop for a second. Archers, we want you to be in a loose formation. And we want you to be... Archers! Like that. If possible. Move! And we want you to be facing the enemy. Ready yourselves! Oh, hi there. Do you mind? Cavalry, go ahead and just, give them hell. Infantry, can I have you here, please? We want you to be in a shield wall. And infantry, we want to make sure that we have you dismounted. Which means, yes, we can actually get in a proper shield wall. Okay. See if we can get them in that in time. As for our archers, we want them to be facing this way here.
Look that way!
Yep. Don't worry about the horse archers right now. Worry about our other enemies. Infantry really aren't getting into that shield wall. There we go. Looks like they're starting to move in now. Having them in this formation probably isn't terrible, really. So we'll get them to stay like this just for now. Yeah. Until some of the others start to move towards us. I'm going to try and keep the archers facing this way.
Turn!
Facing towards our enemy across the way here. Our cavalry are still skirmishing. They've still got more of their own cavalry over that way. I think this must just be their horse archers. Yeah. And I don't know how it's going with our own cavalry. So far, we're still seeing green from us. That's good. William, so far, so good. Just keep on firing into that, that group there. We can see that our infantry is starting to pivot, and it's because we have them marching in towards us. The horse archers, I believe.
Infantry!
Cavalry, let's get you back over here if we can.
Footmen!
And footmen, let's start to try and get into that line, please.
Infantry!
You're still dismounted, that's good. Let's go ahead and draw them out.
Move! Forward!
There we go, they are now starting to get into formation. That's what we want. Our archers are doing a good number on them. And here come their cavalry yet again. So let's get ready to see if we can do something of a countercharge. We don't have much of a countercharge really, but do something. Okay. Lots of arrows going to and fro here. Infantry, just hold. You're doing a good job for now. That cavalry are going to make this a little difficult for us. Not impossible. Archers, hold where you are for now. We just need to try and deal with their very large number of horsemen. Get our cavalry charging. Watch for theirs. Okay, looks like their infantry managed to back off yet again. So it was just they were testing the waters, I think. We're going to lose some recruits, people that don't have shields. We could tell them to loose out again.
Loose formation!
Just for the time being. And then we'll get them to go back into a shield wall once some of the others are going to be coming towards us. Okay. Come on, let's take down some of these. I think our archers might have run out of arrows, potentially. Caravan guard down. That's good. I can't see their infantry, so I don't know if they're moving in towards us. No, it looks like it's still just the cavalry. We'll stay loose for now. Here we go. Let's go for you. There we go. 10 horsemen down. I'll take that. Another horseman down, good. Heavy lancer, no less. Let's not get greedy. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so far this is working out for us. We're just going to keep on playing it safe. We're going to need to get some more cavalry though. Cavalry, back for now please. We can see that we've got some infantry replacing our ranks. Ooh, a little dangerous. Okay, that deleted his horse, but our horse is very injured as well. That's good. Damn. Okay. A few misses here and there, that's okay, we can work with that. Let's turn back around on them. Looks like their infantry might be interested in us again. Heavy lancer down. Yeah, this is working. We just need to be patient. Taking down a lot of the cavalry so far. Oh my god, we just got one shot. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell was that? I don't know what it was, but William's down and they've just moved into a blob. That is the worst case scenario for us. That is the worst. Because now we have no control over our units. Yeah, we cannot issue orders. So it's kind of down to Gerald now, who's just riding amongst them. And we're just in this great big square blob, completely vulnerable to their archers. And our own archers, well, I'm a little afraid what this might mean for us. William was doing a fantastic job, but then just one hit took us off of there. Gerald gaining a level is nice. Let's see. That's just there, right? Yeah. William must have just got hit right in the head. Oh, that's not a good look, my friend. Not a good look at all. Youch. Are they really just going to stay here like this? We don't have much of a choice, I think. What are they going to do then? Just wait. Eventually they're going to run out of javelins. The Vlandians are holding strong for the time being, but we're still going to take more losses than we'd ever need to. If we press the advantage now, we'll be fine. Yeah. We can see that we haven't lost anywhere near as many as they have. They're starting to push back in though. We can speed up time, and I think we might have to. Just see how this is going to try and play out. Slowly but surely they're just picking us off with their archers. Something will have to change eventually though, surely. They're slowly moving towards us, skirmishing, and there we go. The real fight begins. How will it turn out? In our favor or no? It's half and half at the moment, but we are starting to pull around. We can see how much of a difference having a commander makes. Because they could make no choice for themselves other than just standing. Holding for now. We've got some that are fleeing, but overall, we are winning the fight with the rest of them retreating. A very costly fight. But we saved all of those Vlandian lords from becoming prisoner. We can see that with only just one at the end of that all. And poor William took a really big beating. We had good health as well. From what I can recall, we had really quite good health. And then... Okay. I see. Well, we'll let them see if we can catch maybe one or two before they leave the map. Not much of a chance, unfortunately. Some very interesting sounds over that way. Yeah, let's see exactly what the cost is. So we lost 35. That, again, that's really not that bad. We did take quite a few injuries. Let's see. How many did William take out? William took out 8. Not that great, really. We could have done a lot better than what we did, but I feel like our positioning worked out pretty well for us. Everyone else obviously lost a lot. Gerald did lose some from his own, and then the others that we were defending, yeah, there was one battalion wildling left. That was the only unit that was standing before we managed to make it over the hill to save them. And it looks like we've even taken down some of the others. We gained 16 influence, which is pretty good from one battle, a decent amount of renown as well, and we gained some morale. No attackers left on the field. 211 of them dead for 152 of ours. Could have been better, but it also could have been far, far worse. Another 16 increase. We are quite good friends, if you know our spear. Quite.
You arrived just in the nick of time, William. You have my deepest of thanks.
Ah, let's see. And we potentially have some prisoners here.
We are at your mercy. You are my prisoner for now.
That you are. And I think you're saying something by mercy? I can't see because that's in the way. Let's see, yeah.
I am at your mercy.
And we have another, Sanyon.
We are at your mercy. You are my prisoner now.
Yeah, we'll take as many as we can now. Oh, wow. And we have an old Britannian lord here. You are also my prisoner. A 4th. Far out. This really backfired for them. And here we are at the end of it. We have a whole heap of troops that we can take and many, many prisoners. Just oh so many prisoners. And obviously we want to take the high tier units because we can go ahead and trade them. So we'll start off by taking them. That champion is just, that's a lot. We've got a Fian champion there as well, or Fane champion. We'll take the Hardened Brigands. So we're going to take all of the high tier units first of all, and then just kind of backtrack from there. Because, yeah, I mean, there's a lot here. We can see, I think that's Gerald that had his level up as well, so good for him. With the scout we can probably recruit. Same with you and you. I think we're going to take everything because we're pretty close to our own castle, so we can get away with doing that. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take all of those prisoners. And yeah, we're going to be way over. way over. We're meant to only be able to have 23 at the moment. We don't want them escaping though, that's the thing. So I'm not sure what we'll do with that. I'm pretty sure we're going to take everyone but the looters, which should help bolster our ranks a little bit here. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and do some upgrades. And we did get quite a few upgrades out of this. So yes, mercenary crossbowmen, thank you. Hired blades, fantastic. Okay, we cannot upgrade you because we need a warhorse, I see. I wouldn't mind keeping you as a wildling though. In saying that, we do need some more cavalry, so I'll probably just hold you as you are for now. And you are now Oathsworn. That is freaking fantastic. Veteran Falksman. The Falksmen don't seem to have a whole heap of armor, but you know, what can you do? And we've got some champions out of that as well. Watchmen, we're going to upgrade you into scouts. Thank you. This is good. A lot of upgrades right across this. Quite a few heroes, which is fantastic. And scout requires horse. Yeah, let's do it. Yes, please. As for the volunteer, we want you to be a clan warrior. And yeah, there are all of our prisoners. So let's just have a look at those numbers again and see where we're at. Yeah, so only 32. We need to get to our castle ASAP, but we are pretty close. So yes, we are done for now. We'll see how slow we are going to be. And obviously here is all of the loot from that as well. Let's see, anything of true value. Not bad, actually. Some pretty decent equipment, and we picked up a warhorse, which is exactly what we needed. Let's see, any of this of use? Not really. That half barding could be for one of our others. I'm tempted to take the throwing axes, but no, we won't worry about that. Let's just have a look and see. Osea, you're going to be fine as you are. Arnwin, though, we could probably go ahead and give you the half barding. Yeah, that's actually really quite good. Dwayne, obviously you're on foot, so that's not an issue for us. The armor tier of that's a lot higher, but obviously, yeah, it weighs a lot more, and we want him to be lightweight. Yeah, we're going to give that to you, though. Congratulations, Arnwin. A bit of an upgrade for you. And as for the helmet, 27. Yeah, all of our stuff is going to be much better than that. I do want to have a look and just see versus your level armor, the weight. Yeah, it's much more heavier. 31 is pretty good though. It's going to be better than what you're wearing at the moment. So we'll go ahead and give that to you. Congratulations, it's now yours. It doesn't seem to protect as much, but that doesn't seem to matter. Okay, we will take the rest. Thank you. And we're going to quickly jump into our character menu here. Yes, it was Gerald, and Gerald has a full level up there as well. So, we are wanting to increase your smithing further, my friend. I wouldn't mind getting your stewardship higher as well, though. I feel like maybe that for a focus. It is tough, because I do want you to be better at smithing as well, for our own sake. I think we're probably going to... Oh, can I not get another one in this? Oh, you need to be in my party. Can I not upgrade you at all? Yeah, I can't. Okay, well, I guess that's that for now. Yeah, and we can see what's left of Ospear's army here. Yeah, you are very lucky, my friend. You're going to have a whole heap. Yeah, 367 wounded. We really saved the day there. Can't believe that. And all the others, we've just captured so many. Okay, to Cranarog as fast as we can, and our fast is not going to be very fast, unfortunately. Ah, you've got to be kidding. Misui. Now, Misui is quite small. They didn't have much of an army, so there's that. But we are going to be moving on towards Cranarog as kind of semi-fast as we can. Make peace? You know what? The reason why they probably want to make peace is because of the amount of prisoners that we have. We have 4 of their lords. Now, will peace with them make sense right now? Yes and no. We've just lost Epicrotea. I would rather we didn't, but I don't want to spend a whole heap of influence stopping them at the same time. So, let's see. No tribute will be paid. No, I do not like the sound of that at all. Let's see what we got. Deathert? Okay, we are going to vote against that. We're going to support Ngalfa here. Yeah, Deathert? No, my friend. And I think it's because he lost Epicrotea that he is a little hurt by this. Good. He did not override it. We support the war continuing for now. And I'm thinking with our prisoners, or we can upgrade you now, so we will. It doesn't even matter if we get rid of some. We are still going to be traveling this slow. Yeah. And it's just because of the amount of wounded that we don't have enough people to guard them. So even if we got rid of a whole heap, we're not going to get down to 34. So yeah, looking at our speed, it's 1. So whenever you're over encumbered or you have too many prisoners or anything like that, you are always going to have that issue. And I think there might be more there than I thought. So maybe it is better that we're taking a little while to arrive. Let's see just how bad the siege is. 333. So we've defended Cranarog before. And I think we're going to have to defend Cranarog again. With all these prisoners, we're getting a little bit faster at this stage now that many of our troops are starting to heal. What we need to do is wait. But waiting inside of there would probably be better. It would give the rest of our folks here a chance to heal. I don't know whether a smaller party or a bigger party is better for trying to break into somewhere like this. Because defending inside the walls is going to be better than trying to fight them on the field. 334 is, unfortunately, too much for us to take right now. We could look to see how many it would take for us to break in here. Let's see. Is the fight already on? We could lose as many as 64. That's not great. We do have a chance to recruit. No one amazing, just some hunters, but I think we're going to want to try and wait until we're at least healed. But at the same time, I know we don't have a lot of troops now. We don't need that many. If we can get inside the walls, we can start building the things that we need. I just hate that, our tactics are so low that this isn't looking like a great fight for us. We could alternatively wait outside. That's an option for us as well. They've managed to build their siege camp now. Looks like we do have maybe a catapult on the walls. That can be deceiving as well, so we can't exactly trust that. Their numbers are getting greater. That's the last thing we need. I think we're just gonna have to go with the 63. We lost 9 infantry troops, 3 range, 6 cavalry. Okay, so it's split out across our whole numbers, but that only leaves us with 96 there. All up though, that's looking a lot better. And let's see, what are you making at the moment? Another catapult? We probably don't need that many. So, let's see. I should be able to get control of this, but unfortunately it's not giving me control. This is my castle after all. I'd like to choose what we build here. We can request a parley, or we can sally out with our 329. Honestly, I still think fighting is going to be better. Let's let time roll. Yeah, we don't seem to be able to change anything here ourselves. Well, Legionnaires, this is where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode here at Cranarog Castle. With others joining the siege, it's going to be a big one. But we have some friends. Deathert, who could possibly be coming to help us. But whether or not he really will help us, we'll have to wait until the next episode to find out. So please do join me then. It's been a wild one for William today. Please do consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.